What is good, Grizz fam? We are back at it again, and we are 7 days into the new year. And how many of you guys are still sticking to your New Year's resolution? How many of you guys are still motivated by a certain goal? Or are you guys still even motivated to continue with your New Year's resolution? You guys, today we're going to talk about what's going to motivate you and how to stay motivated. All right, you guys. So one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people do is make a New Year's resolution in the later part of 2019 and then say, hey, January 1st, I'm gonna do something different in the new year. This is what I'm gonna do in the new year. This is how I'm gonna go about doing it. But how many people actually stick to it? Why do a lot of people seem to run out of motivation or fail the New Year's resolution a month into it? An easy and simple answer is that it's not that there's a lack of motivation. It's honestly a lack of determination, a lack of hard work. A new year, a new day is not going to change who a person is. If the work doesn't start before your timeline, how do you expect when time arrives for you to be prepared? It's like taking a test, you guys. You can't say that I'm gonna pass this test in 2 months and not prepare for it 2 months prior. Come test day, if you have not prepared at all, you will fail. You will be completely bummed out because you have failed. But the only reason why you have failed is because lack of preparation. Honestly, you guys, the two biggest motivators are inspiration and fear. Let me break that down for you. Inspiration is something that you see that makes you want to be great. You see something like, I want to become that person. I want to do what that person does. But how long does that last? What happens when inspiration doesn't work? The other side of motivator is fear. When inspiration doesn't work, you fear. What do you fear the worst coming from you not going through it with your New Year's resolution or your goal? I don't care about a New Year's resolution. What is your goal? If you're inspired with this new idea and to go about it, on the other side, what is the fear that you have if you don't complete it? Because if you're not going to be inspired, you better use that fear to kick you in the ass, to get up and do it. There's a lot of things that you can see on YouTube for inspiration that, I want to lose weight, I want to get in the gym, I want to get stronger. And then when the hard work and the dedication and the days that you don't want to go to the gym comes and piles on, how many of you actually persevere through that? How many of you can fight through that or, change your mindset in order to get things done? My biggest motivator is fear. Fear of failure, fear of lacking, fear of not supporting, fear of failing the people I love, failing those who I am supposed to protect and support. That is my biggest motivator. You know what fear is? Fear for me during prep was failing a 455 squat warm-up. Fear was bombing out of my competition because I couldn't squat 500 pounds. I failed it 2 weeks in a row. Fear is not being able to wake up in the morning because my body's completely sore. And I no longer have the motivation to continue with preparation for the competition. Fear is watching my kids see everything I do and not follow through with it. Those are my biggest motivators, fear. So what are your biggest motivators? Are you inspired by something to become great? Or do you fear failure so much that you refuse to let it consume you, that you'll do anything not to fall in that hole? You guys, I hope you guys are sticking to your New Year's resolution. And if it's getting hard for you, you got to sit back and write down what are the pros, what are the cons. And if the pros outweigh more than the cons, continue. If the cons outweigh the pros, continue. There should be no reason why you don't continue with your goal. And that's in anything in life, you guys. Whether that's promotion, whether that's making more money, whether that's becoming smarter, going back to school, whatever your goal is, write it down on a piece of paper. Write down the ideas you have and how you're going to accomplish that goal. Then write what are the pros of accomplishing that goals and what are the cons if you don't accomplish that goal. Whatever the case may be, I hope you guys are still striving, because it's only 7 days in, and I hope you guys are fighting for your lives, as if you won't win that fight. You got to keep going, you guys. And I hope that no matter how many YouTube videos you watch or how many motivational speeches you watch, that it doesn't sit there and deter you, or all of a sudden puts a fire underneath you to go do what you want to do. And lacking in something that you want, that you deserve, should be motivation enough. So you guys, I thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys, let's continue with this year as best as possible. So thank you for watching. I'll check you guys next time.